Save Your Dog is a free community event. It's happening this Saturday at Aerosmith Hall, and it is a safety seminar for pooches hosted by Scarlett Luke. Good morning. Welcome back.
Hi. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for having me.
So we need to start right off by establishing your credentials here.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm a certified Master Dog Trainer.
Oh.
So what that means is I go beyond the basic obedience, which is actually the biggest seller. So I do start with basic obedience, but I also teach dogs things like tracking. I have also been able to teach dogs things like drug detection, scent detection, and other types of things. So that's why I focus on safety issues. That's my major concern. So that's what Pack Leader Fitness is all about.
Mm-hmm. You know, in a perfect world, wouldn't it be great that you couldn't have a dog without some kind of qualifications, some kind of training for you and the dog?
That would be fantastic. And although there are no legal requirements for that, I definitely recommend it because if you're going into dog ownership without some kind of knowledge of or practice in that area, then both you and your dog are kind of learning as you're going, which means that you will be making some mistakes, and it'll just take a little bit longer to get where you want to be.
If at all. I mean, some people just don't get how to communicate with the dog.
True, because as humans, we use a lot of verbal communication. That's our main way of communicating with each other. However, dogs don't actually speak English or French or Spanish.
Come on, Lassie. I think Lassie got it.
Yeah, she might be the exception. But because they don't speak English, we have to learn to communicate with a dog on a dog's level. So if it's as simple as taking 6 hours of training in your entire dog's life, why wouldn't you?
That's about all you need?
That's basic obedience.
Yeah.
My classes are 6 hours. Every dog trainer is slightly different. Some are 8 weeks. Some are, 4 classes of 2 hours each. Everybody's a little bit different. But I'm going to say it averages about 6 hours of classes. And then, of course, time that you practice on your own. Every day you should be practicing your obedience training. But if you incorporate it into your daily activities, it's really not that big of a hassle. In fact, it's enjoyable. You and your dog will enjoy it.
Yeah. All right, so this you're going to offer a 1-hour session this Saturday.
That's correct. This is a 1-hour free safety seminar. So please, everybody, come on out. Tell everyone you know. Tell your friends. Come out to Aerosmith Hall from 2 to 3 p.m. this Saturday. And what it is it's a safety seminar teaching you how to poison-proof your dog, which means teach them not to eat mystery food off the ground and not take food from strangers. Just like how you teach your kids, don't take candy from strangers. Well, don't be taking treats from strangers because as sad as it is, every once in a while we do hear about stories where dogs have been intentionally poisoned. We don't want the dogs taking treats from strangers or off the ground. We also talk about the magic force field, which is teaching your dog not to run out of a door just because it's open is not an invitation to go bolting out into the street. We also teach them to wait to be released from a vehicle because you do have to take your dog to the vet and to other places in the car. We talk about keeping them safe in the car, which means don't let them be free in the car, walking around, licking your face while you're at a stop sign. You want to make sure that they are contained and safe, which means using either a harness seatbelt type apparatus or putting them in their kennel. And if you have a pickup truck, and I see lots of dogs in the backs of pickup trucks, if they get into an accident, your dog is a projectile. So you want to put them in a kennel and secure the kennel on both sides to the bed of the pickup truck. There's also some foods that are extremely toxic to dogs that we don't realize. I'm just going to give you a really short list of them. This isn't all of them, but this is the most complete. Yes, go ahead.
I'm raising my hand for those of you who can't see. Chocolate?
Yes, good job. Chocolate is a major one. Some other common ones are avocado, coffee, tea, chocolate, anything with caffeine, artificial sweetener, that's a big one. So stay away from artificial sweeteners, rhubarb leaves. Everyone's got rhubarb in their backyard. Rhubarb leaves are quite toxic. Grapes and raisins. We thought that they were totally harmless to dogs. I mean, most people wouldn't know that they cause a problem, but they can cause anemia.
Wow.
So you want to stay away from grapes or raisins. Macadamia nuts, that's a huge one. It has an unknown toxin in it that is bad for dogs. So just stay away from the macadamia nuts.
What about just not dog food?
Dog food is an excellent way to make sure that your dog is getting a balanced, nutritious meal every single day. So please stick to that for the most part. If you do occasionally give your dog maybe a little bit of meat left from your plate after dinner. That's not such a huge deal. That is what dogs are accustomed to eating, is basically what we've eaten as we evolved side by side with our best friends. But since we are eating things that are less natural nowadays, it's not a good idea to be feeding your dog things from your plate, just because we are eating a lot of processed foods and things that aren't as digestible.
My dogs used to really like carrots.
Carrots are, sure, that's a good choice. Yep. Vegetables, I mean, that's what dogs have evolved eating. So you want to stick to things that would be part of their natural diet. And, maybe just keep in mind a few little things as a supplement, but don't be feeding, your dog's table scraps as their main meal.
Mm-hmm. Good one. Okay. Now, in terms of not all dogs are the same. And from breed to breed, some are, dumb as a bag of hammers.
Well,
I mean, are they equally as teachable at the end of the day?
Every dog can be taught. It's just that they have different personalities, just like humans. So they may learn differently. They may have a different approach. So that's why with Pack Leader Fitness, I actually use a different approach according to the dog's personality. So it's every dog can learn, and there is no such thing as an old dog can't learn new tricks. That is not true. That's like saying a human is too old to learn new things. Absolutely not. We still go to continuing education. Dogs can learn new things every single day.
Right on. So this is going to take place at Aerosmith Hall in Coombs, Saturday at 2. People don't just need to show up with Pooch on leash?
That's correct. Please, yes, have a leash and maybe bring a little water dish for them or anything that your dog happens to need for that 1 hour period of time. And please do let them have a bathroom break before you come into the hall. But other than that, please tell everyone you know, come out to Aerosmith Hall. There will be signs so that you know where to turn once you get to Coombs, and I look forward to seeing you there.
Great. All right. And for more information, you might want to try the website?
Excellent. You bet. It's www.packleaderfitness.com.
Save Your Dog free community event this Saturday, hosted by Scarlett Luke, my guest this morning. Pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much.